Trisha Paytas has finally apologized to Ethan Klein for many things, but mainly for the demise of the Frenemies podcast. I'm going to get into all those details in just a moment, but first, if you could do us a big favor and please tap that like button, we'd really appreciate it. And with that out of the way, let's begin. So not only do we have Trisha's apology, but we also will be talking about Ethan Klein's response as well. But first thing, let's talk about Trisha's apology. In a 39-minute video released on their YouTube page, Trisha addressed their surprise departure from the show on June 9th. Pretty much since quitting the podcast, Trisha has mainly posted videos talking about either Ethan or the Frenemies fight. They spoke openly about employee wages and dubbed Ethan's behavior as being uncomfortable. Plus, Trisha also leaked a ton of private messages between the two of them. In the video, Trisha appeared to take ownership of what was being called the Pizzagate debacle, saying that the way that they expressed themselves was disrespectful and that they really apologized. In addition to that, Trisha took accountability for some of the other controversies that had plagued their relationship with Ethan, such as apologizing to Gila for calling her the C word in a heated debate. Shortly after the video was released, Ethan reacted to Trisha's apology on an episode of H3. He said that while he was happy Trisha apologized, he still needed time before he could just move on from it. He also reiterated that he accepted their apology but could not get past the fact that Trisha tried to ruin his life by disparaging his business and reputation. He said that Trisha would say whatever she wanted to just get some fans on their side, later defending his decision to release the explosive episode because Trisha had already been talking about the situation, and so he wanted people to have the full context. Speaking more on this decision, Ethan said, "The only thing that saved me from Trisha was the fact that all of our fights were put up unedited on Frenemies. I don't want to be in a situation where it's my word versus hers." According to Ethan, Trisha's targeted actions really scared him. Moreover, he genuinely said that he wished Trisha had just called him to apologize instead of making him sit through 10 mid-roll ads to get his apology. In response, Trisha said on Twitter, "I respect and am fine with him not accepting my apology and everything he had to say, but bringing another family into it who asked not to be brought up is not fair, and this part is 100% untrue." Adding, "I stand by my apology and I respect his feelings and where he's at. I just would like to clarify I did personally apologize before the video came out. I crossed out everything to respect his privacy, but felt it was important to show the day at the top when I sent it." One thing that we should definitely hold Trisha Paytas to was this last tweet that they sent out regarding the situation. Deleted the tweets, "I do want all this to be over and I won't make any more responses on any platform regarding the situation." But either way, we would love to hear your thoughts on all of this, so make sure you drop us a comment down below. And while you do that, I'm going to check out some of your comments from the video titled "Britney Spears' Sister, Jamie Lynn Addresses Backlash." Connie says, "Fake crocodile tears, her sister is in on it and has lived off Britney for 13 years. Plus, she's good friends with Lou Taylor, who helped her dad get Britney in a conservatorship. No sympathy or excuse for her sister." Yeah, it did seem like she was just trying to cover her reputation in some sense or another. Mira says, "What they did to Britney Spears is so wrong. She's a grown woman. It's been 13 years. Free Britney Spears. It certainly has been far too long for her to be locked in this conservatorship." Steven Martinez says, "Jamie Lynn also didn't mention the many flights that she took to LA on Britney's dime. That doesn't seem like her only using her own money and not Britney's money." Yeah, I haven't really seen where Jamie Lynn is getting her money from, and the fact that Britney isn't spending any of it definitely raises some questions. Tiffany Owen says, "You know Britney has been crying out long before this. Anyone remember her song Lucky?" Yeah, a lot of people were talking about the song Lucky in particular because it did feel like she was trying to, let people know about her situation. Angela Kerr says, "Who in history came up with the word backlash?" That's my question. I'm actually not sure. I'd be really interested in knowing that. Maybe John Backlash came up with that word. Either way, guys, that has been today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Johnny Rogers, and until next time, stay classy, YouTube, or at least try. And while you do that, I'm going to check out some of your comments from the video titled "Britney Spears." Can't take that again. And while you do that, I'm going to check out some of your video. My God. Going from and.